Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to the full drop list, near enough, for this week, which is week 18 of the spring-summer season. This list came out yesterday. I just wasn't going to cover it yesterday, so yeah. I thought I'd leave it until tomorrow because there was a sneakers drop this morning, but I just thought I'd stick to Supreme for today instead of having like 2 uploads within like an hour and a bit span. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this week. A lot is dropping, but the items also have quite a high retail, so let's just get into it. Okay, so like I said, near enough. We've near enough got the list because obviously we're waiting to see the sunglasses. Now it could be like today at some point they put it out, or tomorrow at some point Supreme update the news, or we get the pictures or whatever of them, but it's sometime before the drop. Hopefully we will have photos of these. Now personally I don't really expect much from when it comes to Supreme and sunglasses, just because the past couple of releases from them have been a little bit underwhelming to say the least. There have been a couple of pairs, like I'd say if you have 10 from them, I'd say like 2 have been to a standard, and then like 3 have probably been like, you know, wearable. The rest not so much, maybe not 3, maybe 2, maybe 2, and then 6. So yeah, getting on with this week though, we have 3 pieces that are completely unique and different to each other, but I have seen that the retails are just meant to be up into the heavens of like at least $120 as like a baseline, and then $200 to $300 as an average. So we're going to kick off with the Sprayer 2 Water Blaster, which I have seen estimates between $178 to $228. Wow, okay, you know. Now as far as I'm able to tell, in the UK specifically, this costs £135. So, I mean, I'd expect maybe like 160, 170, 228. That's a high number. That's like a £200 retail when you can get it for way less than that. Now it is obviously £135 for for the piece in the end as like a standard, so yeah, it is quite expensive, but obviously you're probably getting what you pay for. Like realistically, over the years I've gone through so many of the where you spend like £30 to £45 or like £20 to £45 on something that is like new or cool or whatever, and then it ends up breaking, or you end up just not using it after like a year or 2. So possibly purchasing something like this if it had come out, you know, back in the day might have been cool, but you never know, it might be cool, so just to get it now. Everyone else is just using the really horrendous ones, then you just put out this and just absolutely destroy them. So following on from that, we have the Helinox Bench 1. Same sort of thing. I've seen some high estimates and some low estimates. Average that I've seen is like $300. So yeah, I mean, it is yet again just getting what you pay for, you know, so it looks cool. Yeah, I don't know. I know that my brother has had a piece similar to this that was just smaller, you know, a smaller like fold-out chair. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of these pieces do end up having high retails at the end of the day, and there's nothing you can really do about it because it just comes from the name and the brand, and you combine that and it just gets so much worse. So yeah, from there, one of the pieces that people actually expected to have a lower retail, and I've seen a lot of people want, didn't really turn out that way. As far as I have seen, for the, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but for the planters or the plant pots, the small and large, the estimate for the smallest one is $118 or $128, and then going up to $158 or $168 for the large one. For me, that seems so out there. Now, I do understand they're most probably going to be like terracotta, yeah. So with that, I do get to a degree that an average across them is like £60 to £90 at least. At a minimum. As well as that, I'm guessing we're going with Italy or Italian, so maybe I can understand in the end, you know, brand, you know, specific type, ends up at that price. So in the end, it probably will work out to be the correct like estimate and pricing, but it is just that it's a bit of a shock that the smallest one could be that much. For me, I would understand on the larger side, but for that one, like, that's, yeah, anyway. If you want it that badly, buy it realistically. Following on from there, we have the Nike collaboration for this week, being the Shox Ride 2. I believe Nike stopped producing Shox, or stopped selling them in 2017. That's not to say that they're not still readily available at places, but that's just as far as my understanding goes. They might have carried on, but as far as my understanding goes, they stopped. So they're sort of bringing it back, I guess you could say. Personally, for me, these aren't really my type in the end, but I do see the appeal. I understand why a lot of people are so looking forward to them, specifically in like the black or the white colorway. More so the white colorway, I've seen more people like excited for or happy for this white with the grey accents, the red standing out. I can understand it. I would have also thought that the olive colorway would have stuck out to people, but I guess not in the end. So yeah, it's mainly going to be the black or the white colorway that a lot are going to be focusing on. So yeah. From there, we have two military pieces, being the camp cap and the boonie. Personally, for me, in the boonie, it is either going to be this blue, brownish tone or the pink. This colorway reminds me of the North Face snakeskin, so that is a no-go. And the black colorway is this sort of cracked or broken tone. They've done it for the camp cap as well. I don't know why, because then they've got a solid black colorway there that isn't affected by the same sort of thing. It looks like a dirt sort of overlay if you take a look. It's, yeah, so I don't know what they were going for with that. Maybe they were going for that effect of like it's been out and like worn in sandy or desert sort of area, you know. But yeah, personally those are the colorways that I like. In the camp cap, it's more so of the same, of the brown, the blue. I'd more so say the white colorway, but obviously black being black is standard. We're then just going to get into pieces that people aren't really massive fans of at the end of the day. Kicking off with the Vance and Leathers Cordura mesh duffel bag. Yeah, no, it's not brilliant, so we'll move on. I do like duffel bags, but yeah, it's too much going on. So yeah, we've got the washed hand style short sleeve top. Nice colorways, but it's just a basic short sleeve top at the end of the day. The hooded twill varsity jacket. I actually liked this when we like looked at it during like the lookbook sort of time, specifically in this colorway. I do like the sort of cream grey with this like lighter olive tone, but I do think that the like white, orange and red just stands out a lot more. Black colorway is okay, but it doesn't really have anything on the other two. It's simple and clean, but yeah. Moving on from there, we've got more Vance and Leathers pieces, being the mesh jacket and the sweater. Yeah, black colorway is the only one that I could say in the jacket. In the sweaters or sweater, it's the same sort of thing of black. The purple is okay, but black would be the only one that I'm like sort of okay with in the end and do kind of like. So yeah, it's just the fact that it's just going to have a stupid retail, so as per norm with Vanson. So yeah, we've then got a Demon Zip Up hoodie. I'm not really a fan of zip ups, like I've said. I do like the graphics included on it, but yeah, it's just one of those things. Black and red works really well with that as well. We've now got the last couple of pieces, being the mesh short, the mesh wrist bag and the Nike Shox running hat. Yeah, it's the same sort of thing. Personally, I think in the like small bag, any colorway is okay. Black more so specifically. In the short, I'd strictly just say black again. In the running hat, I'd probably still say black. White is nice. Other two not so much, so it'd probably be like white or black in the end. And as far as the last two pieces go, we've got a pleated trouser and a perforated stripe warm-up top. Not my favourite. Personally, if I don't go for anything else during the week, I might just go for like white in the cap, but then again, you can see if it's a running hat, you can see like sweat and things, possibly black colourway. But yeah, that is going to cover it anyway. So that's the end of the list. As per norm, let me know down below what you think of this week, what you're going to be going for, whether or not you're waiting to see these sunglasses before you make your like overall decision in the end. And yeah, that is about it from me. So personally, I don't know, I'm not spending £200 on a water blaster. I'd rather just spend like 135 and just get one from the company with ease. Other than that, I'd probably say military boonie sticks out to me. I do like it. It's simple, probably in the blue colorway. I do like the brown, but I think the blue's just a nice lighter tone. Other than that, I might possibly just go for a running hat, and yeah, that's about it. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, you know, you can like, subscribe, everything else. But yeah, I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.